bags on your way out, but it tells you, it has stars next to the items that they need right now. That's what their biggest need is right now. And they include a 5-pound bag of rice, a 2-pound bag of Prosecco, which I probably said wrong, which is corn flour, 1-pound box of spaghetti, canned corn, and baby wipes. And we have examples over here of what those products look like. So if you could, here, Sean. Just so you know, the Prosecco or the corn flour is available in the flour baking aisle, not in the Hispanic food aisle, because I had to ask this morning. Anyway, so we are going to collect those. We'll collect them until June. I guess the end of June, April, May, June. Yeah, this quarter. And then we will bring these down to their where they have their facility, and they will give it to the families in need. Okay. Yep. Thank you. And then we are working on Teacher of the Year, which is next week. So if you are coming to Teacher of the Year next week, it is at the Nature Center, not here. So make sure you go to the Nature Center, because we'll have a lot more people there. And we really need you to make a reservation if you are going to come, so we have enough food. When we have some of these really big events, we run out of food. And it's not the caterer's fault. It's our fault for not saying, I'm coming, all right? And we have quite a few guests. We have 4 teachers that we will honor next week. And we would love for as many Rotarians to be there as well. All right? Thank you, Barb.
Okay.
AKA Vanna White.
Vanna White is in the house. So we have no visitors today, evidently. I mean, everybody looks family friendly here. That's great. We do have some great news. The Cincinnati Redlegs have been tearing it up. They went through the Chicago White Sox and now on to Seattle. And game starts at 9:40. And I remember when I used to set up for those games. I don't know why time does that to people, you know? What they say, youth was wasted on the young or something like that. And then Scotty Scheffler won the Masters. Even if you don't like golf, the scenes are beautiful. The azaleas in bloom. It was a wonderful, wonderful day. And my beloved Kentucky Wildcats have a new coach. Just like in my Catholic faith, the smoke came from Rupp Arena, the white smoke raised out, and we have a new pope. There you go.
Thank you, Sean. Reminder, we have the grading cards up front. So if there's a member that's been missing, has had surgery, in the last meeting we passed a card around for Gary Warren, so he had back surgery. If you know someone, pick up a card, we'll pass it around, fill it out, and give them, send it to them so they know where they go. Just a reminder, the survey results, there is, I think, on the tables, might be over there. If you're interested in helping anything help plan, go look at that sign up. One of my happy dollars was that I just got back from a cruise, went to St. Martin, St. Thomas, a perfect day of Royal Caribbean. I usually go like this because I feel like I'm still on the boat. But driving around St. Thomas, one of their roundabouts, they have the 4-way test on the roundabout. I only managed to catch Circle of Isn't It True? And they also have signs along the road of the 4-way test for different things of Rotary in St. Martin. So they're very visible. So I thought that was pretty cool. And as Barb mentioned, our Teachers of the Year next week. These RSVP, Florence Nature Park Storage Building. It's one of our probably one of our favorite events every year. Don't forget, April 29th is our open house. We will be set up with tables. There'll be more finger foods. Invite. Send emails out. There's a flyer. I'll try to remember to send that out again. I know I sent that out a while ago. Bunch of save the dates. That's also on the sign-up sheet. The district conference, I think reservations are open for that now. And if you want to stay overnight in a hotel, there is a courtesy gift to them for staying in the hotel. Gary,
No.
No? Okay. Well, we'll do that next week. Gary is a Paul Harris Fellow +6, so we can receive the gift. Catch you next week. Birthdays. our own barbecue on the 21st. And Jordan Dallas Turner is also on the 21st. And then Joseph Manchy will be with us 1 year on the 17th.
All right.
Any happy dollars?
Ladies, Monday for 4,000.
Enjoy that. Anybody else have a happy dollar?
I'll do a couple.
Okay, Karen.
Both associated with my youngest child. We've started the college visits, so that's been fun. And last week we knocked out 2 colleges, not just visiting, but also I don't want to go there.
Which is just as important.
Which is just as important. And then the other thing has to do with, he is in the chamber choir at his high school, Lloyd Memorial High School. For the first time in 17 years, their choir director decided to take them into competition. They did so well at district, they are now off to state, which will be next month.
Any other happy dollars? I had one more besides my cruise. A shout out to Matt Webster and Jordan Dallas Turner who have taken up the scholarship process. They've come up with a rating matrix, are leading the charge on that. And if you saw my email last night, you could use one more person to have a 3-person committee evaluating those surveys. Okay, I'm going to turn over to Don to introduce our speaker today.
Can I jump in real quick?
Yeah.
One thing that we didn't have on the save the date is June 1st. That night will be the district's foundation celebration. There'll be, like we've done the last couple of years, there'll be 7 sites across the state. We'll all be connected via the web. And this year we're going to do it at Crown Country Club, 6 o'clock. There'll be a buffet dinner, cash bar if you want. And the goal of this is to raise the final amount of money we need to have a nice chunk to give to the incoming president. Next year, I will be the benefit of about $140,000 in foundation money to district projects. Right now, if our year ended today, the president that follows me would only have about $80,000. So we've got a bit of a gap there to fill, and we're hoping we can do it that night. So I invite you all to come, bring your checkbooks, smile, be happy, and help us raise that last bit of money. I'll be talking to you. I'm going to get you to help me with the registration of that.
Okay.
Great, thank you.
It's my pleasure to introduce Sophy today. Sometimes we have these meetings every week, and sometimes we get bogged down with having kind of a rehash of things, either another politician or another educator or something like that. We've had some good nonprofits and things, but today we're going to just change it up a little bit, have a little fun, and learn a little bit. Sophy is, I've known Sophy for several years. She's my go-to loan originator for my buyers on houses. And I knew Sophy's background in dance. She had a background in dance. I never really realized too much about it until we were at a fundraiser one night, and there was music playing, and she and her husband started dancing, and I thought, wow, this is really something. And I got talking to her about it and the benefits of dance, and I asked her, Sophy, would you mind coming and sharing this with the Rotary Club? And she would. So please welcome Sophy Kdep.
Yay,
Thank you,
Thank
Sophy.
you so much for having me.
Thank you.
I am super excited to be here. And you're saving a date. Save the date for a masquerade ball. I'm actually hosting it on May 11th. And I'm helping a friend of mine who is a founder of the Perfect Friends Cat Rescue. I hadn't seen her in a while. Her and her husband used to come out to our dances, and then I met up with them about 4, maybe 5 weeks ago, and he showed me pictures, well, a video of her house, the basement of her house, which she set up kind of like a rescue for cats. She's been doing that for quite a long time. Both of our cats have come from her. We've rescued, and I just felt that she needed some help getting more people involved, so that way she can maybe get it outside of her house. But anyway, but the Masquerade Ball is a fun event. Magic, music, dancing, silent auction, 50/50 raffle, and it's to help support a good friend that's gonna hopefully save our furry friends from the perfect cat rescue. Anyway, so my name is Sophy Kdep. I've known Dawn for a little while, and I'm so grateful to be able to get back into the mortgage business and be able to meet Dawn and back into my actually old office. I was a mortgage originator from 1990 up until 2007. I did it for 17 years. I actually decided to retire in 2007. I was working at the Huff office back then, the same office that I work in now. Susan Huff gave me a retirement party. After being in the business for 17 years, I wanted to go and dance with my husband. My husband quit his job 2 years before me to start teaching West Coast swing dancing. So we met back in 1998 at a dance event. He had a girlfriend, and I lived in Maryland, and he lived here. We just started talking, and it felt like we were old friends. About 6 weeks later, I go to an event in Florida, and there he was walking by me at the pool. We reconnected, and he no longer has a girlfriend. So we kind of just been together since then. We did the long distance thing for a little while, and then 6 weeks later, he came to Maryland. We were at a Barnes and Noble having coffee, and I was sitting on his lap, maybe smooching a little bit, and the manager came and offered us a cold drink to cool us off, and then proceeded to kick us out of the Barnes and Noble. And I was a little bit upset because I love going to my Barnes and Noble with coffee, books. And my husband, Jason, turned to me and he said, well, there's Barnes & Noble in Kentucky. And I said, okay, let's go. That was it. I literally went to my home. We packed my clothes in my car, in his car, and we drove to Kentucky. And we've kind of been here together ever since. And but anyway, 2007, I quit my job after he somebody quit and been dancing for 2 years. We decided to do it together. We met dancing, so it was kind of a hobby that we were able to get to do it. And then once we started doing it together, it became our passion. And I'm so happy that he loved it so much that he turned it into his career, which inspired me to quit my job and turn it into my career as well. So we started traveling, dancing, competing, performing, judging at different events all over the country, outside the country. And then we really started building the community here in the greater Cincinnati area because I loved the dancing so much and there wasn't much of West Coast swing dancing in the area. So in 2008, it started really in 2005. We created a West Coast swing community. It's called West Coast Swing of Cincinnati. And I also ran events here. I own 2 events here in Cincinnati. I also travel all over. And because I had my own events that I was running, other people had asked me to run their events. So at one point I was an event director for 5 different events. two that I owned here in Kentucky, Cincinnati. I ran Meet Me in St. Louis, I ran Tampa Bay Classic, I ran Sweetheart Swing. So these events are 3-4 days event in hotels that brings in between 200 and 1,000 people. And back then, the West Coast Swing was still kind of not spread out all over, like it's still small. It wasn't as big as salsa or ballroom. As you know, when you hear salsa, you know what that is. When people say ballroom, you know what that is. But when you say we do West Coast Swing, people go, oh, is that like, you know, the Lindy Hop, you know, Jitterbug? It's not. It's kind of, it came from there, but it's something a little bit different. And so it was something that we loved just because the type of dancing, we can do it to pretty much any type of music that you hear on the radio. And there's so much creativity that we fell in love with it. And we were fortunate enough to make that our career for 20 years. We have 2 children who grew up in the community that lived with us. We would continue to teach dance full time, but then, as you know, COVID, no touching. And as dancers, you know, can't do much. So I actually went back into the mortgage business, which was what I've known all my life. And then my husband, he went into the real estate, so he got his real estate license, and so now I do mortgage, and he does real estate. But we still try to support the community. There's other leaders that are taking care of introducing West Coast Swing in the area, so we try to help them promote that and also be there for them and to support them, and all throughout Ohio, Kentucky, and Indiana. But really, dance, I wanted to share dance because it's given me so much. We were able to make a living, you know, doing it, and so if it wasn't for dance, I wouldn't have been able to meet my husband, and we wouldn't be able to be where we are today. And so dance has pretty much given me everything that we have now. And West Coast Swing just makes me so happy, and I love it so much that I want to do as much as I can to share dancing, but really West Coast Swing dancing as well to as many people as I can. However, I think all throughout my life, music and dancing has always kind of been a part of what I've done, you know, like in junior high, I was in cheerleading, and then in high school, I was able to be a part of like our musical called Rock Roll Revival in freshman and sophomore year, and then in my junior year, I actually got hurt. I was in a car accident. I was hit on by a drunk driver, and I fractured my T12. And 13 doctors said I wouldn't be able to dance or walk again. And that was a depressing part of my life. For the time that I was in the hospital when you're 16 and, you know, 13 doctors says you're not going to be able to dance again. I didn't want to live. And then really one day outside of my hospital room, I hear music and laughing, and I see people dancing, and it just made me not think about my tragedy and what I'm going to be going through. And so I think one of the nurses told my dad to bring a radio. So then he brought a radio to my hospital room, and being able to listen to music kind of helped me to not think about what I was going through. And it gave me like energy and a will to want to move forward. And I want to say maybe a week later, when the doctors and nurses were poking and prodding, you know, just checking as they normally do, I actually felt something, which was a surprise to me and to everyone else. And then after that, that was it. I was able to, I think my body kind of started to heal, and then I was able to started to learn how to walk again. And since then, I think music has always been a part of my life. You know, I came to the United States as a refugee camp, so my dad like worked a lot of jobs, at least 2 jobs at a time to make ends meet. So as I was growing up, he really couldn't afford to like put me into the dance class or any of that. But I was able to do it through junior high and high school. And so I think music and dance has always had a part that made me who I am, like made me the person that I am today, just because anytime I hear music, it just makes me happy, it makes me smile, it makes me just want to move, you know. And I have lots of friends, older friends who, through the dance community, like we have a group called Masters. Masters are anyone over 50, and there's dancing competition for, you know, for anyone over that. And we have lots of friends that are in their 60s and 70s and even 80s, you know, getting out there, kind of run, and just dancing and having fun. And through my dancing journey, I've also found that, you know, it keeps me fit, and I didn't realize how much it kept me fit until COVID and I couldn't dance anymore. And I couldn't eat all the things that I used to because I wasn't dancing. And so then it really made me realize like dancing was my gym, you know. And then with all of the friends that I have who been dancing, you know, they are all fit, and whatever troubles that they have, coming out and watching them dance and just having fun, it just makes me happy too. And so I feel like music and dancing should be in everyone's life. And I think it's a great way to relieve stress, to just let go of some of the craziness that's going on in politics and everything else. And really, that's pretty much it. I just love it so much, and I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to, you know, make it a part of my career, and now I'm able to share it to other people. That's pretty much it. So my husband is actually here. His name is Jason. We actually.
Sorry, it's a little.
Yeah. So I actually wanted, I think Dawn wanted us to show you a little bit about what we do, but I really wanted you guys to come up and move around and dance a little bit. So I'm going to show you. Have you done the bar dance? It's actually fun. We can bar dance. No? Well, how about we do a little line dance? Yeah? You don't have to come up here. You can just get up and just push your chair in. Ben, you have the speaker?
I do.
Awesome. I'm going to put some music on. Everybody's going to get up, and I'm going to teach you how to do the Cuban shuffle.
Put up your driveway.
I don't know. I was thinking it might be what you do.
All right. Hey, Ben, can you help me?
I probably make a lot of blackmail.
Right.
That was it.
Yeah, sure.
Sure.
Alright, would you, find the Alright, so we're gonna do the Diva Shuffle. It's really easy. I'm gonna do it up here so you can see, right? So we're gonna take 8 steps to the left. So you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then we're gonna go to the right. Actually, we start with the right. My left and my right. I've always left the right down. We're gonna go with the right. So we're gonna go. Will you turn it off for a second? All right, we're gonna go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna kick 8 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're just gonna shuffle and walk to the left. So we're gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're in a new wall. We're gonna rinse and repeat. I'm gonna come this way. We're gonna go to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna walk. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're facing the back. Jesus is gonna do it back there.
Oh, I am?
You are. So they can see it.
Forever.
All right. So we're gonna go to the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're in a new wall. One last one, and then we'll put the music on. All right, we're gonna go to the right. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and kick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Walk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yay! Fantastic. Great job. All right, I'm gonna play some music. Can I leave it right here? All right. Here we go. All right, Ben. You're gonna do it back there, so when they're in the back, you can see it. All right. Will you count us off, please?
Sure.
Thank you.
New Cupid, new Cupid. Double chain. Lose down, down, do your thing, do your thing. Lose down, down, do your thing, do your thing.
We'll start again.
Double chain. Lose down, down, do your thing, do your thing. Lose down, down, do your thing, do your thing. Do your thing. Down, down, do your thing, do your thing. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do, sometimes it go. Just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance, you gotta move your muscle. Brand new dance, it's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go, we gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Now, now, do your dance, do your dance. Now, do your dance, do your dance. Do your dance, do your dance. Now, do your dance, do your dance. Walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right. Now kick, now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Now you see what I'm talking about. Oh, I represent for the dirty South. When we're known for swinging now. King of swing, let me show you what I'm talking about. Show you that, do you that. Show you that, do you that. Now come on, baby, kick it down, walk it by yourself. Walk it by yourself. To the right, to the right, to the right, the right, the right. To the left, to the left, to the left, the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick down, walk it by yourself. Walk it by yourself. Cupid shuffle. Let me see you do the Cupid shuffle. Let me see you do the kiss your boy. Cupid see your feet are out of tea. It's a fit on a track and another here we go. Show your dance, do your dance. 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 Show your dance, we got a brand new day.
I know, it's been a while since we've done line dancing. So everybody got up and everybody got moved and you get music, yeah, it makes you happy, right?
Yeah.
So that's, you know, yeah, so dancing, you know, it's so good, and especially when you get older, you know, they found that it's great for people with Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, dementia. Dance therapy has become, you know, a thing now today, just to help people like get through, you know, some challenges. What time? We have a few more minutes. You guys want to see us do a little bit of dancing?
Yes.
Ben, did you think about a song you want to dance to? You did not. Okay.
It wasn't a Cupid shuffle, that's for sure.
Let me
You got your phone.
I'm gonna put on some shoes because I really can't get in the case of it. Thank you. So, can you go through your thing and pick a song while I put my shoes on? Or you can go through mine.
Yours is already connected.
Okay, I'm gonna pick a song.
Did you do the West Coast swing?
Yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of West Coast swing for you guys. Yeah. I mean, I have my computer. If I can connect, maybe I can show you guys one of the routines that we've done.
Are you connected to the?
No, I need to connect my laptop to that to show a routine, but I figured we show them a little dancing first, and then I'll connect to my laptop.
What playlist would you like me to look in?
How about the teaching music?
Oh, there it is.
I think. That?
I mean, you want an upbeat? That's kind of,
Okay.
the original is upbeat, but that one's. I don't know that version. Levitating, that's contemporary.
Okay, let's do that one.
You want to do contemporary?
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go.
We can do a blues one if you want as well.
Baby, do a leap and make them dance when they come on. Everybody looking for a dance to the along.
If you wanna run away with me, I know a galaxy and I can take you for a ride. I had a premonition that we fell into a rhythm where the music don't stop for life. Glitter in the sky, glitter in my eyes, shining just the way you like. If you're feeling like you need a little bit of company, you met me at the perfect time. You want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegade. Yeah. I got you. Moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me.
I'm one of the greatest, ain't no debating on it. I'm still levitated, I'm heavily medicated. Ironic, I gave him love and they end up hating on me. She told me she loved me and she been waiting. Fighting hard for your love and I'm running thin on my patience. Need someone to hug, even took it back to the basics. You see what you got me out here doing? Might have threw me off, but can't nobody stop the movement. Let's go, left foot, right foot, levitating. Pop star, do a leap with the baby. I had to lace my shoes for all the blessings I was chasing. If I ever slip, I fall into a better situation. So catch up, go put some cheese on it, get out and get your bread up. They always leave when you fall, but you run together. Weight of the world on my shoulders, I kept my head up. Now baby, stand up, 'cause girl, you
want me, I want you, baby. My sugar boo, I'm levitating. The Milky Way, we're renegading. Yeah, 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 yeah. I got you, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. You, moonlight, you're my starlight. I need you all night. Come on, dance with me. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. You can fly away with me tonight. You can fly away with me tonight. Baby, let me take you for a ride. Yeah, 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 yeah. And even if I listen to a concert, yeah, 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 yeah. Well, it's just like a thing that you're not so. And I'm feeling so electric, that's what I saw. And even if I want to, I can't stop. Yeah, 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 yeah. You want me, I want you, baby. What you can do, I'm levitating. I'm looking good, we're renegading. I got you.
So this is lead and follow. So there's no choreography. We just knew the basics of the dance and
Basics.
when we do the dance, we dance to the same music and just created what we felt through the movement of the music. So that was lead and follow, no choreography. But I don't know, can I connect my laptop? Can I share a video? Actually, are you online?
That's over there.
Is
Yeah.
that online? Oh, if you're online, that's perfect. Can we get to YouTube and then I'll show you a video of what we do, like when we're competing. So Jason and we compete in the professional level. There's two routine division. One is called classic, where your feet has to stay on the floor. And then one is called showcase, where you do some drops. So Jason and I compete with each other in the showcase division. And at one point we did compete against each other in the classic division. So we each have different partners that we compete in the classic division together. Can you go to YouTube and then Jason and Sophy, J-S-O-N, Andy, S-O-P-H-Y. Actually, if you can do the space. And S-O-P-H-Y. Oh, we might have been on, we actually might have been on the same cruise. Were you on the Oasis of the Seas?
Yes.
Caribbean?
Just got home.
We just got home.
Okay, I saw you dancing on the dance floor down in music hall. I'm like, she looks familiar.
Oh, that is so funny. So we just got, yeah, so we were.
Were you there with
that
your,
one right
with
there.
your family?
Yes,
Yeah, okay, I think we saw you also in the karaoke bar.
probably.
Yeah.
I wasn't doing karaoke, but that's trivia.
Yeah. So that's so funny.
Yeah, it's funny. I'm like, she looks really familiar.
I know.
Is there a sound?
That's great.
And then if you hit,
Yeah, this was in Chicago. This is a long time ago.
before kids, BC. Before kids.
Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Sophie.
You are welcome. If you guys are interested in learning how to dance, there's places all over. Ballroom, Arthur Murray. We have a friend that is here in Florence, who owns the Ritz Dance Studio. They have group classes, dances all the time. If you want to know what we do, it's called West Coast Swing Dancing. There is a Facebook group called West Coast Swing Cincinnati or Cincinnati West Coast Swing. If you go join the group, you see all the different things that are happening in the area and around Ohio, Indiana. If you guys want to come out and just have fun and help raise money for a good cause, join our masquerade ball. It's a good opportunity to just get dressed up, bring your significant other, and just enjoy a great evening of dancing, music, magic. Presto Paul or Paul the Magician's going to be there, so live performances. Hopefully we'll see you there or somewhere soon.
Great. Thank you.
And where are we meeting at next week?
Nature Center. That sounds fun.
Everybody have a great week.
Don't forget your bags on the way out. And tonight, Jason just mentioned Mark that we will see Mark will be cutting the rug on Channel 19 at 6 p.m. this evening. So make sure you get your video out for Gary Wilmoff and Mark Willoughby. I think Brad said he burnt the rug up back there, so we need Greg Palmer to replace the rug. Foundation money.
Great. Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, that is so bad.
Oh my God, well, when you said you